NBA for Tuesday, November 8th. We have arguably the least interesting game on the board. We got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Brooklyn Nets with a combined 3 wins between them so far this season. Interesting line here. Oddsmakers have Minnesota as a -3.5 favorite. I think that's mostly due to the fact that Jeremy Lin is out, but I like Minnesota in this spot. I think they have a little bit better talent across the board. I think they're a bit deeper than Brooklyn, and I like for them to come in and win this game by more than 5 points. So look for Minnesota, to get their second win of the year in Brooklyn tonight. Let's go ahead. Let's start breaking this one down. We got Minnesota. They come in on the year. They're averaging 101.6 points per game, allowing 100.4 points per game. They do rank in the bottom part of the league in like field goals attempted per game, but they've been pretty good as far as, trying to control tempo. They're just not quite there. They're young still. I think Tom Thibodeau is still molding them into what he wants. But, they've been pretty decent as far as like getting out and not allowing a lot of ball movement, allowing just about 20 assists per game. That ranks them around the top 10. And, for the most part, they're in the middle of the league in a lot of statistics. They're not the dredge. They just haven't pulled out many wins. I think they're going to shock a few teams as the season progresses and they start to get more into, into their defensive schemes and things like that. And Thibodeau gets them to where he wants them to be. I like this Minnesota team. They got some talent, as I've mentioned several times before. Brooklyn on the year, they're averaging 103.3 points per game, allowing 107.3 points per game. They have won 2 games on the season, beating Indiana and Detroit. Indiana plays zero defense, and Detroit, to me, it seemed like they just had an off night. However, again, Jeremy Lin being out, that's a really big problem for them this evening as well. We got some contrast here. You have a Brooklyn team that wants to shoot the 3. They average about 34 attempts per game. That ranks as one of the highest in the NBA, but Minnesota's been really good at limiting those attempts at around just 22 per game, getting out and defending from beyond the arc. So, just the way this sets up, I just like talent Minnesota has overall. I like their coach in Tom Thibodeau. I think Atkinson's done a nice job with Brooklyn so far, considering what he has. But tonight, I think it's going to be all Minnesota, and they're going to win this game going away. So I'm going to take them minus the 3.5 on the road, and wish you luck on your picks today.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.